welcome back to Virtually Real. I'm Kieran and this is Corey, and we are a couple of old dinosaurs here to experience Jurassic World, the Aftermath Collection.
Oh, I love it. I feel like I'm in Futurama.
Hello? Hey Sam, it's Mia. Great timing. I just wanted to check in before landing. You met the pilots, right?
I'm so pumped for this. Okay.
Perfect.
So I've got to use these to grab. There we go. Oh, check him out.
We've got 1 hour to enter the lab and recover the genome.
How cool is that?
Once the dinghy's loaded, it's shit!
Oh, what was that?
It's empty!
Oh, what?
Just hold on!
Well, that was crazy. Check him out.
Let's talk about how the graphics look, how the story kind of progressed, how it made you feel. How would you describe this game?
Yeah, so I mean, stepping back to the graphics, I think took a little bit away from and it was, what do you call it?
Cell shade design.
Cell shade design. So it took a little bit away from it. I think if it was more realistic, I would be more in it, and I feel like it would be more of an intense experience. Whereas this was more or less Futurama graphics, right? So, and it was okay. Like there was still a bit of kind of intensity there, but I don't think it had the same intensity that would have had if the graphics were a little bit more realistic.
All right, I don't want to rush here. Oh, what's that? That looks like a Vegosaurus. Okay, we're good. Not convinced that there's not a Velociraptor here somewhere. It's making that noise. Must still be the Vegosaurus. I'm freaking out here. Oh, here we go. How did I walk straight past this?
Start off on a plane, which is basically a mini kind of tutorial. This is how you pick things up. This is how you interact with things. The plane crashes. You find yourself in the facility, and you've got somebody in your ear talking to you, giving you directions. So let's go from there.
The premise is that you're just basically trying to avoid running into dinosaurs as you run through this space. And at the same time, you're pushing switches and you're turning things on because you're trying to power, much like the movie, I guess, you're trying to power things up so you can actually move your way through the space and get transport on and get communications on.
Oh, look at this.
On the wall. See that map? The NMS center is split into sections. Yes, that's it.
Now it
Attach
works.
it to your wrist. Check the arrow on the back of your hand. It'll point wherever you need to be.
Oh, handy.
Okay.
This has been a little bit too easy so far. I think things are about to get a little bit more intense.
Those painkillers finally kicked in.
Come on, mama. Come on, mama. That button. Bang. There we go. Telling me to hide in here. These little guys. Leave him alone.
You crouch down and you hide, and then you get out, and then you're more or less running into velociraptors and trying to dodge them. And there's a couple of little mechanisms you have to distract them. So you can use this thing on your wrist to kind of trigger a radio to go off or to trigger an alarm to go off, and they'll run towards the alarm, and then you can kind of sneak around behind them. But I guess that's from the hour or so that I played it, that was the fundamental concept that was in play, was hide and seek.
Beastie dinosaurs around here somewhere.
Stop. You hear that? The locker. Get in now.
I knew it. I knew it. So good. Look at the claws. Clever girl.
Fine, just
Move forward quietly. Are you serious? Oh, that wasn't quiet. Ah! That's it. Wow, okay. That's how I died, right there.
Now, watching you play it,
And die a lot.
well, not even before you died, even before, because it took a while to actually get to the Velociraptor, to get to like the proper dinosaur interaction. And when you were actually going through and you could just hear the footsteps or the roar of the breath of the dinosaurs, it looked very cool. And you were like, "Yep, this is doing it to me." I actually feel like tense and nervous. And I was watching it thinking, "Oh my!" They are developing, not this company, another company are developing an Alien game.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at it going, oh, if the Alien game comes out with like super rich graphics and stuff like that, and it has this kind of element of gameplay to it, it's going to be amazing. Because even I was tense watching you, just hearing the sounds come through my mono headsets. I was just like,
And I think that was something they did really well. The soundscapes in the background, you could hear the dinosaurs off in the distance, and every now and again something would scurry around the corner and you could hear something thumping around. And I think that whole soundscape really built the tension. And I mean, that combined with better graphics would probably take it to a whole nother level. But I think that with the graphics lacking, I think that soundscape they did was kind of stepping up and filling that gap a little bit.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here.
keep going. Stay low.
So now I know I can actually die here. Seems like there's a lot more vents in movies and games than there are in real life. I feel like people are always climbing through vents. Oh, I got it. All right, let's do that again. No, not it. Oh, there we go. That was horrible.
I played it after you left. I jumped on and played for about an hour. And the same thing, it's quite tense. The minute you're spotted, you kind of run away. And I managed to get away a few times. And when they get you, it is like, but it is, you're a cartoon dinosaur. It would be great if this was more realistic. It kind of freezes. When it gets you, it's just this kind of freeze. And it's like,
Velociraptor just like fixed screen, claws in the air.
Take it a bit further, put me inside the mouth.
That's it. Like zoom out to third person and let me see the Velociraptor tear me apart. And that might just give me a little bit more urgency when I'm running around the place.
We only really were in the first hour and a half of it. So it'd be interesting to see where it goes. But would you be interested in playing it again? Or have you kind of gone, hey, I've had my experience and...
No, I would. I mean, I am a Jurassic Park fan, you know, and so I think there's a little bit of curiosity about how they've actually designed this game and where it goes and what the story is and stuff like that, because I would play it again. And for all the criticisms of the various different aspects, I think they've done a good job of recreating some of the kind of moments in the movie where they are in those facilities and you are sneaking around and the Velociraptors are walking around in the kitchens and stuff like that and they're crouched behind. So I think they've done a good job of recreating some of those moments. and I would like to see where it went.
Yet again, you at home, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do the things. You know the things. You know the drill. This is Corey. I'm Kieran. We're out of here.